Kwe, and welcome to the 2023 Powwow Pitch semifinals, presented by RBC, Shopify, and MasterCard. Sunshine Tenasco and Indigenous, and I'm the founder of Powwow Pitch. I will be your host for tonight's Powwow Pitch fashion semifinals presented by Aritzia, where Indigenous entrepreneurs from across Turtle Island will pitch for their chance to be named the Powwow Pitch fashion semifinals winner for the shoes and accessories, design, and apparel categories. The winner from the fashion category will win $1,000 cash from Powwow Pitch, a $2,500 Aritzia fashion grant, and advance to the finals, where we will be giving away a total of $50,000 in cash prizes to help Indigenous entrepreneurs scale up their business. The runner-up from each fashion category will receive a $1,000 Aritzia fashion grant as well. Thank you for joining us. Eight years ago today, I started Powwow Pitch with the vision of combining Indigenous culture and social innovation to create a platform to celebrate, showcase, and spotlight Canada's Indigenous entrepreneurs. Over the years, Powwow Pitch has supported more than 1,500 Indigenous entrepreneurs to take their businesses to the next level. And this week, we will support 130 more. "2023 has already been a landmark year for Powwow Pitch as we welcome incredible partners to the Powwow Pitch family, partners that share our values. Thank you to our presenting sponsors. Thank you to our silver sponsors. Thank you to our seed sponsors. Thank you to our collaborating partners. With their support, we have unlocked new opportunities for Indigenous entrepreneurs and grew our prize and grant pools to more than $200,000. This summer, 2,400 Indigenous entrepreneurs pitched live at Powwow and submitted their video pitches from across Turtle Island, from nations like the Salish, Inuit, Métis, Cree, Ojibwe, Anishinaabe, Mi'kmaq, and Navajo. We shortlisted the top entrepreneurs from each category and matched them with outstanding mentorship in the lead up to this week's semifinals. Every night this week, you will have the chance to watch Powwow Pitch semifinals pitch to our esteemed panel of judges as they compete for a place in the Powwow Pitch finals taking place on October 19th. Prizes include $1,000 for the winner of each category and a $1,000 for the People's Choice Prize, a $5,000 alumni prize, $5,000 for third place, $10,000 for second place, and $25,000 for first place. Each semi-finalist has 1 minute for their pitch, followed by 2 minutes of Q&A by the judges. Judges are evaluating the entrepreneurs based on presentation, execution and follow-through, and the impact winning Powwow Pitch and the $25,000 would have on their business. Join the conversation online tonight using the hashtag Powwow Pitch. Let's begin by meeting tonight's esteemed panel of judges. Joining us this evening is Cameron Skura, Relationship Manager at RBC. Kyle Brennan Shawnee-Panesi, Bill Native Program Manager at Shopify. Nashita Paddy, Senior Analyst in HR Business Analytics at MasterCard. Jackie McKinley, Manager of Corporate Giving at Aritzia. It's time to meet the fashion semifinalists. Let's get started.
Have you or anyone you know felt isolated, alone, sad, hopeless, or struggled with anxiety, depression, or thoughts of suicide? Danse, my name is June Palmer, and I am in Sturgeon Lake Cree Nation, Treaty 8 Territory in Alberta, and I recently became the owner of Cozy Intentions Clothing, an Indigenous clothing line that is made exclusively here in Canada. What drew me in to purchase Cozy Intentions was the prioritization and the promotion of mental health and wellness. After experiencing a significant loss in our family due to suicide, we wanted to create something that advocated strength, bravery, comfort, and peace. And Cozy Intentions does just that. When I win Powwow Pitch, I wish to expand on my product line to include language revitalization with my Cree language, and to update my website, and move out of my basement and into a real workspace. Then ask them.
Thank you so much for sharing. My name's Jackie, and I was just curious, what channels are you currently selling your product through?
Right now, I am currently online through my website, and just promoting through Instagram, Facebook, and through the website itself, cozyintentions.com.
Thanks for the presentation, June. I'm curious, what is the most popular article of clothing or item that you're selling currently?
The most popular item of clothing right now is the Bravery, Comfort, and Courage line, and it's got a great big white feather on the front of it. Mm-hmm. And I don't have one of those at the moment, but it's a unisex. Mm-hmm. And the beauty around that one is it's so cozy, it's comfortable, it's like a hug in the moment. And so that was the concept behind Cozy Intentions, was to, no matter what is going on in your day, you can put on your cozy sweater and you can feel good, held, safe, and just cozy in that moment, no matter what's going on in the world.
Amazing, June. Your energy makes me feel cozy right now. So
thank you.
A question for you: what have been your sales to date?
I apologize. I'm just like brand new. I just signed the papers the end of last month, and so I'm working with some accountants to go over the sales projections. But I plan on doing sales blitzes. Christmas, the orange shirt is coming up. I have Orange Shirt Day coming up as well.
Thank you, June. Now the pitch.
Hello.
Just in terms of next steps, what would you like your product to be? How do you envision your partner going ahead?
Going forward, because right now it is just mostly women's line, and so I would really love to expand to include men and little ones. I also want to expand. Sometimes you don't want to put on a sweater. Sometimes you want your cozy blanket on your couch just to curl up in, and so expanding to blankets, mugs, things of that nature, housewares as well.
Dante Biss-Grayson. My name is Scott McIntyre, and I'm from English River First Nation, Saskatchewan. I'm the co-owner of Whoosy Clothing and Screen Printing, along with my brother Connor Campbell. Whoosy Clothing and Screen Printing is a brand that combines Indigenous, Japanese, and gym wear apparel, delivering powerful messages that resonates with life and serves a greater purpose and stands out with its unique values. Our screen printing services allow us to bring everyone's ideas to life, such as sports teams, universities, and anyone who wants to make custom apparel. My brother and I grew up with lots of hardships dealing with the after effects of residential schools. Our family struggled with drug and alcohol abuse, and we have seen the impact it has on our community and the people we love. The ongoing issue is the logs to our fire and why we want to expand the company. With 25 grand, we hope to expand our profitable business so we can give back to the communities in the future. We'll invest more into digital marketing, a new press, embroidery machine, and stock up inventory for the fall and Christmas season. Thank you for the opportunity. Marcy Cho.
Awesome. Great pitch, Scott. We're so excited to have you here today. My name is Jackie, and I was just curious if you could tell us a little bit more about your product. What is your number one selling item, and why do you think it's the number one?
I have right behind me is Agameamo t-shirts. It means don't give up. It's one of our best designs, and we also have a screen printing business, so we just basically make t-shirts for anybody who wants to make stuff. So yeah.
Of course I do that. Thanks for all the preparation. That was a great presentation. In terms of the printing business, what's sort of an ideal client, and do you have any existing clients for the printing business so far?
Yeah, we have a couple clients from up north. We make them Treaty 10 apparel. They're always coming back to us. We have basically our customers is anyone that wants to make apparel, from like people wanting to start a brand to just basically anyone, and we basically reach out to people if they want to bring their ideas to life. So that's my answer right there. Yeah.
Thank you.
Amazing, Scott. Question for you: how do you market your business? Like, how do you get the word out there?
Well, the main one is just social media. Offering that we have a clothing brand and a screen printing service, and we just kind of market it through social media, through Instagram, Facebook, and basically whatever way we can, and word of mouth as well. So yeah.
Do you have a website yet?
Yeah, we'd have a website, whosyclothing.com. Yeah.
Hi, Scott. Really
Hi.
cool idea. Just a quick
Thank you.
question. Why the name? It sounds really interesting.
Whosy. It's a Dene word. I ripped it apart and came up with whosy. So that's the way it sounds. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jodie, and I'm the founder of a Canadian and Indigenous-owned direct-to-consumer scrub brand called Musa. Musa is located on the Timiskaming First Nation Reserve in northern Quebec. I'm honored to be here and proud to say that I've built Musa from the ground up, and upon launching this past February, our sales have been continuously growing. At Musa, we believe that you can perform at your best when you feel your best. That's why we've created a line of ultra comfortable, athletic inspired scrubs that are not only extremely functional, they look and feel amazing too. The soft modal fabric is antimicrobial, moisture wicking, and contains quick dry properties. The beautiful embroidered scrub top I'm wearing is part of Musa's Artist Edition collection. It acts as a platform for Canadian Indigenous artists to showcase their talents and transform our scrubs into beautiful works of art. With $25,000, we could reach out to a marketing team for help. Marketing is the foundation of our growth and will lead to continuous growth of sales. We're here to make our healthcare workers shine, one scrub set at a time.
Awesome pitch, Jodie. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
My question for you is, first of all, I love the fact that you're doing scrubs, very unique kind of apparel space. What would you say makes your scrubs different and stand out in the market?
So the fact that we're direct to consumer, by selling direct to consumer, we can offer customers a higher quality product for a lower price. Showing Indigenous pride is another way that Musa is different from other scrub brands. Musa strives to encourage pride and keep artistic traditions alive.
I love that. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the presentation. And I was going to ask, in terms of direct to consumer, what channels are you currently selling through?
So our website is on Shopify.
Yeah, thank you.
I appreciate that. Great job, Jodie. I always appreciate a good Algonquin business. Question for you for now. What has sort of been your sales to date?
So our sales are roughly around $10,000. Those are just individual orders from customers shopping on our website. And then we've had one group order, which has been the Timiskaming First Nation Health Center on my reserve.
Hi, Jodie. Loved pitch. My question to you is, what is your current go-to-market strategy? You mentioned about you'll invest more once you have the funding. So what is that you're doing right now?
Sorry, can you rephrase that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. What is your current go-to-market strategy? How are you marketing your product right now? I'm only asking because you mentioned once you have more funding, you are going to invest in that area.
Yes, so I want to run more ads on Facebook and Instagram because that's our where we get our most sales from is marketing. Yeah, so we're looking to do that.
Amazing. Great job.
Thank you.
Good job, Jodie.
Thank you.
Well, time
Thank
flies.
you.
Time flies.
Yes, it does.
You did.
I wish I could have said more.
Great.
Yeah, my name is Jaret Smith. I'm the owner of Unparalleled Clothing Company. I'm a member of the Métis Nation of Alberta and a graduate of the University of Calgary MBA program. I started Unparalleled Clothing Company as an undergrad project in my undergrad at Nipissing University. And it's kind of taken me to where it is today, where we're a premium athletic company and athleisure company that also does a lot of customization. As you can see behind me here, there's some of the custom products that we've done and some of our products as well. We're the first Indigenous company to be a cut and sew company, meaning that we do everything from scratch, not just placing a label on a hoodie. We offer better pricing and material because we're direct to manufacturer. We have multiple partnerships with universities, junior A teams, and colleges right now, and we're working on a contract with Hockey Canada. The $25K would go towards a customized software program that helps customers customize easier. We've had 5,000 plus sales and 167 custom customers so far. And what a time.
Thank you.
Good job, buddy. You did great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Hi, Jaret. Awesome pitch. Thanks so much for sharing.
Yeah.
I'm curious to know how, if you won Powwow Pitch, how would that help you level up your business? What would be the immediate next steps?
So I want to take the money to create like a website customizer that actually allows, customers to go in and have the product, whether it's a hat, hockey jerseys, hockey socks, hockey bags, backpacks, and whatever it may be. And they can actually design it on the website and place their logo where they want. And then it would automatically, like they would click submit, and it would come to us as a sale. We get in contact and start the process of getting the orders going. So that's what I want to use it for.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Great pitch, Jared. Thanks for that. I just want to clarify, did you say about $500,000 in sales from last year? Is that the number that you said?
No, we've had 5,000 custom orders through our brand since 2018 from when we started.
Okay, and what would that be in terms of like a yearly sales? Like what was the last year around?
Last year we actually didn't really have a lot of sales because in 2021 we had a Pakistan supplier take $40,000 USD from us, and he blocked us on all forms of communication, and so we had to reimburse everyone, and we lost a lot of clients because of it. We're trying to get those clients back, obviously, but yeah, it just really created a whole mess for the business with the banks, and no one's really helped us out through it. So the last year and a bit was a lot of just building back from the ground up. And like in 2018 and 19, I think we were around 3,000 sales for the brand itself, and that was before we started doing custom products.
Thank you.
Amazing. It's great to see you again, Jared.
You too.
I think you telling the story of the resilience you sort of faced is a pretty impressive one, and a testament to kind of what you're going to do with this.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Wyatt Miller, 20 years young, member of Peter Ballantyne Cree Nation, and founder/CEO of Sparked Apparel. In front of feeling Sparked Apparel, I began tailoring my own clothing to fit again. After seeing the spark in people's eyes receiving their clothing, I knew Sparked Apparel was the right name for my business, and launched in January of 2021 with a dream, creating a premium streetwear brand with unique one-of-one designs that speak for themselves using upcycled and sustainable materials. This is year 2 of competing, and since then I have enrolled in Toronto Film School, taking Designing of Arts Diploma program, where I maintain a 3.65 GPA. After school, I plan on putting my full focus into growing Sparked Apparel. I kept on the momentum from last year and netted $6K in sales. With that $6K, I split it 60-40, keeping 40% and reinvesting the other 60. In the next year, I see that number projecting by 60%. I got that number by going through my previous sales and watching the pattern of growth, sorry. With the 25K, I can invest in an accountant, find a distributor, making my clothes, so I can focus on selling my clothes. As well, I would like to hire 2 employees from back home.
Great job.
Hi, Wyatt. Great to see you. I actually watched your pitch last year. I watched the recording, so great to see you back. I'm curious, what sparked you creating Sparked Apparel? Where's your inspiration?
Well, Sparked Apparel really started in COVID when I was watching TikToks and I seen everyone else doing their things with clothes. And I managed to take a pair of bootcut jeans and turn them into skinny jeans. And I figured, if I can do that by hand, what can I do with the sewing machine? So then I got the sewing machine, and then kept going, made some clothes, posted them on the Snapchat. Friends were saying they really, really liked it. So I figured, well, I'll put a price tag on it and see if it works. And it worked out.
Hey, Wyatt, quick question for you. Do you have any one product that people really like, or is everything custom? Is there any scalability to developing one product, or are you looking to just make sort of a custom line, everything made fit to order?
That's a great question. And actually, in the beginning, I was just making a bunch of different designs and everything just to have that down pat. But now I'm more or less looking into the way of finding a distributor so I can send them my stuff and they can make a bunch of different colorways out of that. And then I have about 50 designs, so I can just keep doing a design each month and keep going.
Thank you.
Unreal, Wyatt. It's so impressive. Question for you is what's the vision in 5 years? Where would you want Sparked Apparel to be in 5 years?
I love that question. And in about 5 years, I would love to be in Vancouver, here in Saskatoon, of course, close to home, and as well in Toronto. Those are my 3 main places. And if I can get there, I feel like scalability and everything else is just going to skyrocket.
Quick question for you. I really love the idea. In your view, what do you think makes your product unique from the other streetwear brands we have?
Pardon, can you re-ask that question? Sorry, it kind of glitched out.
Oh, no worries. I was just asking, in your view, what makes your product line unique from the other streetwear brands that are out in the market?
Well, one main thing is I do focus on sustainability and upcycling my clothes. So I'll always go to Value Village and secondhand stores before I order brand new. As well, I'm still the only one making all my clothing. So that's also a major thing as well, which is why my prices are so up there. So when I do find a distributor, I will drop my prices quite significantly. But right now I'm just trying to make ends meet as well as not just sell myself short.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Okay, I didn't get to experience the traditions of our people in my early years. So because of this, I wanted to create a line of appliques that correlated with the stories of our people across Turtle Island. My focus will be locally first. These are some examples of my appliques that I have. This is Thunderbird. This is Sabe Gifting Knowledge. This opportunity from Powell Pitch would allow me to not only secure a storefront, which could accommodate community workshops, but would also allow me to make lasting partnerships with some local businesses in my community that specialize in direct-to-film printing, which is what I want. Also, funds procured from Powell Pitch would allow me to then purchase a Huion Pro Artist Canvas, the 24 series, and all of the accessories that are needed so I can make these beautiful artworks. And I'm a firm believer that our stories, yes, they are sacred, but they shouldn't be kept secret, because I didn't get to experience that in my early life, and I know many people in my area who also did not. So thank you.
Great job.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Marlena. That was an awesome pitch. I am curious, what would you consider your biggest achievement to date, sort of within the scope of your business?
The biggest achievement to date in the scope of my business, I primarily work with ribbon skirts. I've done tons of community workshops and allowed people to learn some teachings about appliques, about the stories behind them, how to make a ribbon skirt. So for sure that teaching youth primarily is something I'm super proud of.
Thanks so much for the presentation. It's I know it's you know, it's a great accomplishment to be able to get in front of people and do it. In terms of sales, like have you had any sales yet? If so, sort of what sort of range is that at?
So not on these appliques, because this is kind of a starting venture for me, but my ribbon skirts for sure. In the past 6 months, I've had 316% profit.
Okay. On what top line sales would that be?
I'm sorry?
On what sales would that be, the profit margin?
On my ribbon skirts that I make. I do custom ribbon skirts, which include appliques.
Further in question for you on that is that what's your go-to-market strategy for even those sort of ribbon skirts? Like, are you selling online or?
Yes, I would be selling. So I'd be selling online. I've already asked the local business I have in mind if they'd partner with me. They've said yes. Appliques will be sold online and also through a storefront. As well too, I'm planning on making these SVG files so they can be completely customizable. Of course, there would be a fee for the SVG files for people to make their own and customize it as much as they want. There's stipulations too that they have to use it in a good way with good heart intention, etc. But that is also part of the plan.
Hi, Marlene. Thank you. Could you tell us about your team size right now?
I'm sorry?
Is it only you? Do you have a support network?
It is only me currently. I do have a support network. My husband's been very supportive, though. He said, if you are able to secure this opportunity, you for sure have got a courier. I'll do all your deliveries and stuff like that. Aside from that, though, no, I do have a really great support network. I have people in business that I can ask for advice. I'm really well connected in my community as well, too. So securing a storefront, setting up those next steps is not a very intimidating task for me. I have a lot of people I can rely on and ask their information from. So
amazing. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you so much.
Great job.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Dante Biss-Grayson. I'm Osage. I'm also a veteran, and I'm a owner and founder of the Sky Eagle Collection. It's a fashion house based out of Taos, New Mexico. It started a few years ago with my wife. It's a family enterprise. We found a lot of success. We've hit 100 million views. We're one of the top fashion brands in Indian country, and we're nearing 1 million in revenue in a short amount of time. We're going to diversify into casino wear. There's a lot of casinos. Here's an example of my work. Proven success. Right now I'm at a fashion show, actually. The pitch is to do casino uniforms, give presentations, custom designs of those uniforms, and take a part of the market, make it Indigenous owned. And with proven success, I think we'll be great. Thank you for your time.
All right. Thank you, Dante. I appreciate it. And looks like a really, really cool product. You did mention the top line revenue is about $1 million. What is the net income on those sales?
Over 3 years. So like last year was $500,000. It was 80,000.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, Dante. Your stuff looks incredible pitch. Definitely gonna check out more of it after this.
Yeah.
A question for you is, what does your team look like? Like what's the total operation?
Really small, few people, just my wife and myself, but I have established global supply chains, Asia, Central America, and in Turkey. So able to find those. The overall third phase of this project would be to bring home the manufacturing onto the reservation to bring more jobs. And that's, the overall goal. But to get our foothold, build it through normal supply chains that, the big companies use, but then eventually bring it home. So that's when we would expand. We're at the point where we're actually going to have more staff as well.
Hi, Dante. Love the product. I have a quick question for you. You mentioned fashion shows. You're at a fashion show right now. What are some of the other go-to market strategies for you to make people aware about your cool products?
Absolutely. Trade shows are the big ones. I've been to New York Fashion Week. I've been to London, south of France, Santa Fe, and also Vegas at the Magic, which is the biggest trade show. So that's one strategy. Also, there's Indigenous focused economic summits to have a booth there to network. And I already have one account for uniforms in my tribe. So we'll be able to use that, leverage it, network it. And so there's multiple strategies. We also have a huge platform on social media. So once we launch that, we'll launch it through our current platform, and then we'll break it off as it becomes its own entity.
Well, thank you so much for being here. All the best for your product, and we wish you best luck.
Awesome. Thank you for this opportunity. You all take care.
Kui, I'm Raphaëlle Langevin, 24 years old, mother of two, beater, seamstress, designer, and entrepreneur. I launched my business Macheshu Creation in 2021 when I discovered that I could design my own fabrics, including our traditional patterns and cultural symbols. From the beginning, I knew I could not do it all myself, so I hired a team of crafter and seasonal employees, which allows us to offer a wide variety of clothing, jewelry, and accessories for all tastes and budgets. So far, we have been selling online at vendor events and in more than 10 points of sales. Our turnaround doubled every year, and we're aiming to make $300,000 in revenue this year. Our next step is to open our first storefront in Meshtewiyat. So we bought a house this spring, and we are transforming it into a production space in the basement, a workshop area in the solarium, and a shop on the first level. If we win $25,000, it will help us to upgrade our management and selling tools in order to ease and accelerate our growth.
Hi, Raphaëlle. Great pitch. Thanks so much for sharing. My question is for you is the next 5 years, what does that look like? Where's your business going to go?
So we'd like to be well established in Quebec and then go into the rest of Canada and even to the United States. So either by selling online or having physical shops in different areas.
So thanks, Raphaëlle. Question for you is, out of all of your items, which is the most popular and what channel are you selling it through?
Our ribbon skirts are very popular, our fringe ring as well. We are mostly selling at events, for now, but we have an increasing in wholesale, and we'd like to push online selling starting next year.
In terms of where you envision this going, what's your ideal state in 5 years of how you could establish yourself?
So in 5 years, I'd like to be only a designer, so only drawing the prints and like going more into like high fashion. So we're doing women's clothing, but also we'd like to go into menswear and so on. So I'd like to like establish a good team so I could just only be a designer and my brand would be like well renowned and offer a wider variety of products.
Amazing pitch, Raphaëlle. Just a quick question. What motivated to start your business?
So actually, I was in maternity leave with my first child. And I said, well, if I want to do go into a business, that would have to be now, so that by the time my children are grown, it's well established. And also it made me more available for them. And I think it just sparked my creativity, being a mother. So yeah, that's what inspires me to do that.
Amazing. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So Kwea Waiti, welcome my friend. My name is Jason Picard, and since April 2022, I'm the new owner of Bastion Industries. We're one of the oldest Indigenous moccasin factory of Canada. We're established in Wendake since 1878. We craft about 45,000 pair of mocks per year, all locally. We have 16 employees. Most of them are Indigenous. All the top of our mocks are hand-laced and hand-beaded by a team of mad aunties from the res. We also have a program with the women's sections of our local prison. So they're hand lacing and hand beating all our baby mocks. And even we have a program after their time served in prison to join our workforce. So about my last year, I rebranded the business. I launched a new transactional website. I launched new social media. I bought up a 16-foot trailer to create pop-up shops. I implemented an ERP. And on top of all that, I'm going to be a father in 2 months. Thanks.
Well, thanks for that, and congratulations on becoming a new father. What's the biggest challenge you're currently facing with the branding, getting it out to market?
With the branding, I would say the development of our social media and also the online sales, because currently we're selling mostly wholesale, so this side is going pretty well, but we need to give a boost to our online sales.
Amazing, Jason. Très bon pitch. Question for you: what has been your sales to date in the last 12 months?
In the last 12 months, our gross sales are about 1.6 million per year.
Hi, Jason. I'm Nashida. Thank you so much and congratulations.
Thanks.
I just have a quick question for you. In your opinion, what makes you think your product line is unique?
My product line is unique because it's all made of Canadian hides. We're using both moose hides and cow hides. As I told you, we all do everything locally, so I don't outsource anything in Asia, not to mention the other guys who's doing that. But yeah, we start with a roll of leather and we do a moccasin from A to Z.
Hi, Jason. Great pitch. Thanks so much for sharing. My question for you is, what would you do with the $25,000 if you won?
Actually, if I win the $25,000, I'm in the process of expanding my business in Europe. I got declined by IZ for a grant because I'm registered and not incorporated, because I'm a business on res and most of the business on res are registered. So I would like to invest that money for the development of my brand in Europe.
Thanks so much.
Thanks so much for sharing.
This is amazing.
Yeah. Very impressive, Jason. And I think we could probably connect to help you out with those online sales.
All right. Thanks, Scott.
At Bougie Birch, we recognize that cultural appropriation is not flattering. I'm Ashley Clark, founder of Bougie Birch, and beadwork became my healing art. It's this cultural connection that offers holistic healing beyond expectation. Amid damaging persistence of appropriation, Bougie is a catalyst for change by promoting inspired natives and not native inspired. We offer authentic native pieces, a direct response to issues stemming from appropriation in fashion. Services extend from custom orders, supplies, retail, and workshop. Pipelined initiatives include our anticipated artist buyback program. Our pride lies in fostering a community as we forge partnerships with native creatives, bridging tradition and modernity, educating and engaging. Humble bedroom beginnings have blossomed into an 89% growth rate, and with your grace, I would be able to quickly allocate the time and resources to solidify and scale towards our bougie brick and mortar future. It would be an honor to have you invest in me and my vision of celebrating heritage and innovation. Nyawa, thank you.
Hi, Ashley. Thanks so much for your pitch. That was super great. My question for you is, if you were the winner of Powwow Pitch, what would the money go towards, and how would that help your business?
So right now, one of my biggest issues is time allocation. I'm kind of growing at a really quick pace, as I mentioned, and kind of just maintaining my bills, and the speed at which I'm growing is my issue. So it would allow me to allocate the time to spend on all these projects that I've had time to dream up in my head while I've met my.
Thanks, Ashley. A great presentation. So what is the main like product line of Bougie Birch? Like what is your product that you sell to the market?
Jewelry, Indigenous beadwork, bougie, as you say. I go with like the French terminology. There's different definitions for it, but of a heightened sense of style or class. And so that's kind of what I'm going for. And so jewelry, and I also do dream catchers as well. That's kind of where I started my whole little journey.
Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you, Ashley. So to date, how are you sort of selling your products? Like what's your go-to-market strategy with all the jewelry and everything?
So I have a few permanent positions in some brick and mortar retail locations that are not mine. They're just kind of like appearances that I pay for shelving space or not, in some cases, which is really nice that I get that representation. I also have a website online. I am active in my community, and I do a lot of markets as well as local events.
I actually love the growth rate. Apart from that, what are some of the biggest achievements so far?
Apart from, sorry, what did you say at the beginning?
Apart from the amazing growth rate you have had of 100%.
Definitely the fact that I only made my first pair of traditional earrings in 2020. So I'm actually self-taught in my beadwork. I started earlier on, like as a child, doing keychains, but nothing that was comparable to traditional beadwork. And so I've taught myself all of this by myself, and people have recognized it.
Quay, have you heard of Skoda Hair Ties? I'm the proud owner of this business from Village. I've been selling scrunchies since 2021 and sold out during my very first launch, where TikTok ignited my journey. I continue to sell at powwows and online to this day. I engage with my customers through social media, such as TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Skoda Hair Ties total revenue has been, since we've been open, estimates $18,000, with $4,000 going towards sponsorships and fundraisers, and the other half going into my business. I want to empower other Indigenous entrepreneurs to keep pushing through challenges, stay focused, and never lose sight of your dreams, as I once was afraid to give my dream a shot. My vision for the future is to one day sell fabric, provide more support for my community by doing fundraisers. With your help, I can do this step. The $25,000 would allow me to purchase new equipment such as industrial sewing machine, enhance our marketing, and to hire helping hands help flourish Skoda Hair Ties. So together, judges, let's do this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So where are you currently sourcing the materials to make the hair ties?
So I go to Fabricville, or I buy online. I tried to do Indigenous fabric, but it was just so hard to get it shipped to me, because I live somewhere where we don't really have stores like that. So I just go to Fabricville or travel when I can.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Amazing, great pitch, Shayna. Just a question for you. What do you think distinguishes your hair ties from other Indigenous hair ties and scrunchies that are out there?
Honestly, they're all amazing, but I think what mine distinguishes between mine and theirs is that it says Skodan, and that's such a very big word in our community. Like Skodan, let's Skodan, and you just grab your Skodan hair tie and go.
Amazing. Shayna, I have a quick question for you. What motivated you to start your business?
Honestly, I wanted a scrunchie for Christmas, and I couldn't find a scrunchie I wanted. So I made one, and then my husband was like, you can make these. And I was like, I could make these. So there you go. Skoda Hair Ties started.
Oh, amazing.
Awesome. My name's Jackie. Great to meet you. Thanks for sharing your pitch. I'm just curious. Right now, are you running the business alone? And kind of second to that, who would be the next person you hire? What role would they have?
So right now it's just me. I do have my family helping. They like make this, like put the elastic through and I tie and sew and stuff, but I would try to aim for someone who's close to me to help, like a little cousin or another youth in the community, just to show them like the business side of things. But yeah, it would be definitely someone in my community or someone from another community who's closer to me to help us go to hair ties.
Well, I know it takes a lot of bravery to come out and do this. So I think on behalf of all of us, I just want to say congratulations. You did a great job, and we look forward to seeing how Skoda continues to grow.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, great job.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Wake, Janelle Alladina West. Good afternoon, judges. My name is Janelle Alladina, and I'm a proud shoe swap woman from the Williams Lake Indian Band. I was a laser technician for 10 years, and one day I realized I had enough because I was underappreciated. And I found this very common in most Indigenous people's lives, not being appreciated for their hard work. I sat, I prayed, and I meditated on what my next chapter was going to be. And I came up with my hats. I saw Western stores stamping and branding hats, and I thought, why can't I do that, but freehand and make each hat unique to each buyer? I am the creator and business owner of Indigenous Creation, where I sell one-of-a-kind custom freehand design hats that I take inspiration from Mother Earth and Indigenous designs and teachings. The grand prize winning would go towards creating my own website, help me elevate my hats using new mediums, restock my supplies, and create a space to make my hats at a higher production to be able to give more back to my community by donating hats to our community, and the funds will go towards our powwow. Cook Sham, thank you for your time.
Amazing pitch. Great to see you again.
Thank you. Thank you for having me again.
Question for you. So where do you sort of see this in 5 years?
Yeah, great question. Thank you. So in 5 years, I do plan to have some kind of storefront where I'm able to have either community members or people come in to learn about creating art, Indigenous designs and teachings, and somewhere where I can help inspire them and mentor them to become business owners of themselves. I want the next generation to be able to have a mentor as well. So if I can mentor people, that'd be really great for them to carry it on to the next generation.
Amazing. I feel like you'll get there.
Thank you.
Janelle, love the hat. I have a quick question for you. So what has been your revenue so far? What are your projections? If you could just talk numbers a little bit.
Great question. Thank you. So I am at a 90% profit margin right now with $16,000 in sales in the last 4 months. And I plan to project at least $60,000 in the next 4 months for the rest of the year. And this will only increase as I increase productivity, help with hiring people, and become more known on my website and social media.
Hey, Janelle, thanks. You brought a really good energy, and you're a last person through, and you're ending with just such a good vibes.
Thanks.
The question is, where are you currently sourcing the hats from?
Yes. So I am sourcing the hats from the United States. I do have a wholesale provider there. However, I do want to make sure that I am sourcing all from Canada. So it is Canadian made. So with the winnings, I would be able to source hats at a higher production from a company here in Canada. So being able to have it fully Canadian made would be my end goal.
Hi, Janelle. Thanks again so much for sharing. On behalf of myself and the rest of the judges, your pitch was beautiful, and I love your hats. They're absolutely stunning. So
thank you, Jackie.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, great job.
Thank you guys so much for having me, Cook Sham, and thank you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Great work, everyone. Congratulations to all our semifinalists who pitched in the fashion category. Thank you for courageously sharing your passion, purpose, and vision with us all. You're making a difference through your work, and we are so proud of you, your creativity, and hard work. Now is the time we've all been waiting for. The judges scored, deliberated, and selected the winners, and would like to acknowledge the runners-up. Let's start with the fashion, shoes, and accessories category, which was a very tight race. The runner-up for the fashion, shoes, and accessories powwow pitch semifinal, who is winning a $1,000 Aritzia fashion grant, is Janelle Alladina, founder of Indigenous Creation. Janelle, the judges loved your product, potential, and presentation. They want you to keep going and come back again. And the winner of the Powwow Pitch Fashion Shoes and Accessories semifinal, who is also taking home $1,000 tonight from Powwow Pitch and $2,500 from Aritzia, and who is advancing to the finals is Jason Picard-Binet, founder of Bastier Industries. Congratulations, Jason, for moving on to the finals and winning the fashion, shoes, and accessories category. Jason, the judges loved your pitch, your strong and scalable business, and your clear execution. Congratulations. Now onto the fashion design category. The judges would like to make an honorable mention to Wyatt Miller, founder of Sparked Apparel. Wyatt, you delivered a strong presentation and have a great design and point of view. Now, the runner-up for the Powwow Pitch Fashion Design Semifinal, who is receiving a $1,000 Aritzia Fashion Grant, is Raphaëlle Langevin, founder of Machishu Creations. Raphaëlle, the judges see great potential in your business and brand and applaud you for your clear pitch. Keep it up and we hope to see you back next year. And now, the winner of the Powwow Pitch Fashion Design Semifinal, who is also taking home $1,000 tonight from Powwow Pitch and another $2,500 from Aritzia, and who is advancing to the finals is Dante Biss-Grayson, founder of Sky Eagle Collections. Congratulations, Dante, for moving on to the finals and winning the fashion design category. Dante, the judges loved your designs, business, and pitch and appreciated your go-to-market strategy. Congratulations. And now, on to the fashion apparel category. The runner-up for the Powwow Pitch Fashion Apparel semifinal, who is winning a $1,000 Aritzia Fashion Grant, is Jaret Smith, founder of Unparalleled Clothing Company. Jaret, the judges liked your brand story and appreciated your vulnerability in your pitch. They see great potential in your future. And the winner of the Powwow Pitch Fashion Apparel semifinal, who is also taking home $1,000 tonight from Powwow Pitch and $2,500 from Aritzia, and who is advancing to the finals, is Jodie Moonie, a founder of Musa. Jodie, the judges love your pitch, apparel, and business. They see huge opportunities for you with expanding marketing and reach. Congratulations, Jodie, for moving on to the finals and winning the fashion apparel category. Great work, Janelle, Jason, Wyatt, Raphaëlle, Dante, Jaret, and Jodie, and well done to all of our fashion semi-finalists. We are so proud of you. And remember, if your favorite entrepreneur didn't make it through, you can still vote for them to win the People's Choice Award. The entrepreneur that receives the most votes by September 17th will receive $1,000 and advance to the finals. Visit powwowpitch.org/vote to vote now. Thank you, judges, for your support, excellent questions, and for selecting the winner to move forward to the finals. Please share your final reflection.
Yeah, thanks again to Powwow Pitch for inviting us to judge the incredibly talented fashion round with such incredible entrepreneurs, showing a showcase of so many incredible businesses. Thank you again, and I hope to see where all these businesses turn out.
Yeah, on behalf of RBC, it's just really great to get out and see a lot of these really innovative companies and see some of the Indigenous creators starting to really set a new stage for fashion. So thank you for having us out here, and look forward to seeing how the rest of the competition goes.
On behalf of Aritzia, we're so excited to be here. It's such an honor. The businesses and the people behind them were absolutely incredible to see, and the sentiment shared by the other judges. We're really excited to see where these businesses go. Thanks so much.
Looking back, I think this has been really exciting to be here as a judge and look at these amazing entrepreneurs and their amazing ideas and products. So I think I'm working with a lot of memories and a lot of learnings, and I cannot wait to share with my MasterCard colleagues.
Thank you, judges. Thank you to our presenting sponsors, RBC, Shopify, and MasterCard. Thank you to our silver sponsors, Export Development Canada, the Indigenous Tourism Association of Canada, the National Association of Friendship Centres, the National Aboriginal Capital Corporations Association, Canada Post, Meta, Jelly Academy, Futurepreneur, Aritzia, and Raven Indigenous Capital Partners. Thank you to our mentors, volunteers, and judges for your support in bringing the 2023 Powwow Pitch online and across Turtle Island this evening. Thank you to our executive producer, Victoria Lennox, creative producer, Cyprian Shalankevich, communications coordinator, Keely Thompson-Cook, and program coordinator, Brett Burrow, for bringing our vision to life. A huge congratulations to tonight's entrepreneurs for their passionate and compelling pitches. Thank you to our viewers tonight for cheering on Indigenous entrepreneurs through Powwow Pitch. Let's keep the conversation going using the hashtag Powwow Pitch. Also, visit powwowpitch.org/box to learn more about the 2023 Powwow Pitch mailer box filled with products from Powwow Pitch entrepreneurs. Join us on October 19th for the Powwow Pitch Grand Finale at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on powwowpitch.org, when our finalists square off for the big prizes and coveted title of the 2023 Powwow Pitch winner. Miigwech Kipijayeg Nongomanakshik.